Oh, hello, you guys. Oh my gosh. So, sorry we're tardy. We get backstage and the gift of gab, we just start, running our mouth, and that's why we're 3 minutes late. Hello, you guys. Welcome. Hello. I'm gonna turn my phone off. Welcome, you guys. Oh my gosh, so many wonderful, familiar faces down in the chat.
This big hug's for you, baby.
Yes. She can't wait to see you in September, by the way. Seriously, we're counting down the days. I know. I already know. So, welcome, you guys.
Oh, wait, I'm not going. I'm not coming to Springfield in September.
What the heck? Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Why?
I told Michael I couldn't come because that's my family reunion. I can't come.
You better tell your family, like,
the only thing
I got to be. That's not.
I can make is
that's really sad.
It's the June thing, and I know y'all can't come to that.
Oh, dang it, man. Well, we got to figure something out. We can't go an entire year without some Pama Bama, like hugs and stuff. We can't do that. So we'll figure it out. Welcome, you guys. Thank you for being here. If you're not familiar with the lady sitting next to me, this is the lovely Pamela Blanchard of Oak Grove Mercantile. Definitely go and give her channel a subscribe if you're not for some reason already. She is just, I don't know, she's one of my favorite humans. She just makes me happy. If I'm having a bad day, I just go turn on a live sale, something like that, and she just always brightens my day. So, Pamela, welcome. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you for having me.
Always have fun selling with you. So thank you for being here tonight. So who do I see? Who do I see in the chat? The first person is Mr. William. Hello, William. Good to see you tonight. And Tracy. Hi, Tracy. Welcome. So Tracy is on her husband's account. So John is Tracy. Okay, got it.
Okay, John is
got it. All right. I might not remember, but I'll get it eventually. Hello, Shannon. Good to see you tonight. There is Mama Pam. Hi, Mom.
Hi, darling.
You. Laura B. Hi, Laura. No, you didn't miss it. You made it right on time. Deborah Williams is here. I know. I feel bad for all you Texans. I know it's hot. I know. I've been seeing what the weather has been like.
And plus it's
down that way. And yeah, I know. There is lovely Karen Gillette. Karen is going to be our official bid ender tonight. Thank you so much, Karen. Always thank you for helping out. You are amazing. Thank you. Figgy D, hi. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome.
I love that name.
Who else is here? Constant Crazing. Hello, Constant Crazing. And there is the other half of Karen G. It's Gavin. Hi, Gavin. Good to see you down in the chat as well. Who else am I seeing? Tarnished Treasures. Hello. Welcome.
I just left her.
Welcome in. Who else? You guys are really chatty in the chat. I said hello. Oh, there's Ruthie. Ruthie is going to be helping out in the chat tonight as well. Thank you so much, Ruthie, for helping always.
Oh, Coda, welcome, honey. We hope you have a good time.
Hi, Sandy. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Miss Gutierrez. Hello.
Gutierrez.
Hello, Debbie. Good to see you. And Carol Glowy Girl. Hi, Carol. Hope you're doing well. Blueberry Barn has joined us tonight. Welcome in. Thank you guys so much. Who else is here? Scrolling. I know last night StreamYard was being weird and the lag, seriously. When we ended the broadcast, if you were there last night with us, we were doing our community share at the end, some photos from Noel, and Jason and I ended the broadcast and I looked over at my phone and we were still looking at Noel's photos.
Yeah.
So the lag was like beyond anything I've ever seen. I think it was seriously like 2 minutes. That's really bad. So I don't know how bad it's going to be tonight, but we'll try and get through it, you guys. We're in it together, so hopefully we can figure it out. So
I was here in the kitchen working, and I keep my laptop in here most of the time, and I was watching on it, but it got aggravating because you were talking. You know what I mean? So I turned my I just shut my laptop up and started, and it wasn't as bad on my phone. but it was a bad
lag. We'll see. Ooh, it was something fierce last night, that's for sure. Welcome in, Coda's mom. Thank you for being here. It's first time joining. Lisa Jens, welcome in. Good to see everybody. Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. Tammy. Cindy Neal. Welcome in, Cindy. Hi, good Cindy. To see you. Who else am I seeing? I think I'm caught up in the chat. I think I've gotten everybody. If I miss you guys, I am so sorry. It's not intentional. But if you guys are in the Lurkers Lounge tonight with a snack and a beverage, welcome. It would be nice if you said something down in the chat. Say hello. Nobody bites down in the chat. Not that I'm aware of anyway. No. Everybody's very nice and accommodating. If anybody has questions as we're going along tonight, there are very familiar and helpful faces down in the chat tonight. They certainly can answer questions for you if we can't answer them for yourselves. But don't be afraid to ask if you do have a question. We will be doing auction style items tonight. So what that means is we'll give you the starting price. I will pin it up here on the screen. If you're interested in bidding on anything, you can type your bids down into the chat. And as far as the chat goes, you want to make sure you're in the best version of the chat possible. So go into your chat settings and make sure you're in live chat, all messages, not top chat. If you're in top chat, some of the comments will be filtered out. I don't know why that's even an option here on YouTube. Like, does anybody actually use that? I think they should just get rid of it. Just make it all live chat. Anyway, so if you're in top chat, you might miss a bid. You might miss somebody trying to say something to you. So always make sure you're in live chat. All messages. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. And then for the gnarly lag that we always seem to have, and worse as of late, up above Pam's head, if you tap the screen, if you're watching on a phone or a tablet, you'll find a little gear wheel icon. If you tap on that, hit playback speed and hit 2 times. If you're lagging behind at all, we're going to sound like chipmunks for a little bit until you're caught up to us, and then we'll sound normal again. If you're watching on a computer, it's in the lower right-hand corner. Same kind of deal. Gear wheel icon, playback speed 2 times. Same kind of thing. All right. And with the lag as bad as it has been, it's probably best if there is something that you're very interested in, is to do that 2 times playback speed before you put in a bid for anything. That way you're definitely caught up. And don't wait to put in any final bids or just in case bids. A lot of people came in after the bid end last night as well. So if there's something that you really want, just, put in your bid as early as possible, I guess is the best way that I can say that. All right. So we do have 12 rounds of goodies, vintage and antique items tonight to bring you guys. So we will go back and forth. And if there's anything that's not claimed during the sale, we will do a recap at the end. Or if you weren't here at the beginning, you might see something that you missed. All right. And as far as the sale is going to go, I also do the just in cases here on the channel. So if you're not familiar with how those work, as long as you're an active bidder, so you've put in at least 1 straight bid for the current item, you're welcome to utilize the just in case during the countdown. So what the just in case is the max amount that you're willing to pay for the item with the letters JIC next to it. And as soon as the countdown starts, you can put in those just in case bids. And if your just in case is the highest before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. Do keep in mind, though, if there's multiple just in cases put in there, those will turn into regular bids. If you guys don't want to use the just in case, it's totally fine. You can just put in whatever your max amount bid is. And if yours is the highest before the bid end, then you will win. Okay. So that's how that's going to work. And if you guys have not purchased from myself or Pam before, our emails are currently up here on the screen. They're also down in the description of the video. And then I've pinned them to the top of the chat. Very easy to find there. And then I know my lovely mod squad does put them into the chat periodically. So it's pretty easy to find the information. If you guys win something and you want to send us a joint email, send an email to both of us at the same time. Totally fine. We don't mind that at all. But very important, if you guys are brand new to either one of us, we do need some information emailed to us. So we need your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. Pam and I both do our invoicing in PayPal. And if you don't have PayPal, that's okay. Send us an email with all that same information. Let us know that you want to check out as a guest. That way, when we send our invoices out, we can send you a direct link to your invoice, and then you can check out with any PayPal, debit, credit, or Venmo. Okay, so those are all the options for you. Super easy peasy. But you guys need to email us, otherwise we can't find you. We can't type in your screen name and search for you on YouTube, unfortunately. So make sure you guys email us. And if you guys haven't bought anything in a while, it's always good to just send it again. That makes it so much easier when we go to do our invoicing, then we can find it quicker. Or the other thing I wanted to touch on was for shipping. We both utilize Pirate Ship. Yep. To get you guys the discounted rates on shipping. So you guys pay the same thing that we do. I ship only to US and Canada at this current time. And when you guys check out in PayPal, always check and make sure that your current address is in PayPal. That is the verified address in there, and that's the one that's protected. So if something happens to your box or anything like that, or it gets lost, that's the address that your boxes are going to be shipped to. And those are the ones that are protected through UPS and PayPal. Okay, so that's very important to keep that in mind. Yes, shipping is not included in the winning bid price. So it'll be whatever your winning bid price is plus shipping. But it's much cheaper through Pirate Ship than it is through the post office. Trust me on that one. So I will let Pam talk about when she's going to be doing her invoicing. I ship from Michigan, and I'm going to be doing my shipping and packing tomorrow. So you'll definitely see something from me tomorrow. If you got anything from me last night, I'm happy to combine ship for you. I'll let Pam talk about her packing and shipping.
Okay, I will be packing. What I do when I have a sale every Saturday night on my channel, and what I do when I have sales during the week before my sale is I will go ahead and wrap those items and put them in what I call an open box. And it's just to keep them organized for myself and for my own sanity, because it's hard for me to deal because I have a little small house. But if you are going to be at my sale Saturday night, and buy anything, I am not going to invoice. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not going to invoice until Sunday night, probably into Monday morning. Because if someone buys from me Saturday night and they bought from me on my sale with Amie tonight, I will combine or add whatever they bought Saturday night with what they purchased tonight. So you'll only get one invoice and one shipping. If you know that you're not going to be at my sale Saturday night and you don't want to wait on your invoice, then you can just shoot me an email and let me know, because I do not mind one bit going ahead and packing and invoicing anything that you buy tonight. I don't mind that one bit. I just am holding them over just to save. It makes it easier on me to do one invoice and one box for shipping, but only if you buy something else. If you're not going to buy something else and you don't want to wait till Monday to get your invoice or have your item shipped, you just let me know. But everything else, I now ship from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So, and the shipping's not really that bad. And I only ship to Canada and the U.S. just like Amie. I don't ship out of the country.
Yeah.
I ship things to Nate every once in a while if he's a good boy, but that's about all I can do.
That's a rare occurrence in itself.
That's a rare occurrence in itself.
For sure. Okay. So I think we're ready to get the sale started. Welcome in anybody that joined us while we were talking about the sale. Thank you guys for being here and joining us tonight. Again, reminder, make sure you're in live chat all messages and check in on that playback speed under the gear wheel icon 2 times as much as possible. So I'll try and remind that just in case it's been a while since you guys checked in on that. But we are, I forgot to mention, we're gonna have to do 20-second countdowns, unfortunately. I feel like 15 seconds nowadays just doesn't give anybody enough chance with the lag being so bad to really get bids in there. So we'll do 20-second countdowns just to give it a little bit more time for the lag and to allow final bids and comments to come in. Okay. So Pam, do you mind going first?
I do not at all.
Okay. All right.
Well,
let me get the
and Miss Karen
screen started, and just let me know what your first item is going to start at.
My first item is starting off at $14, and it will be a choice.
Okay.
$14, and it will be a choice. And these are in honor of my sweet friend Amie, because I know that she loves these, and these came out of my personal ephemera collection. So I don't know. When I look at them, I think of her. But the first one is this scrapbook with the little puppies on the top and the plaid in the back. Now, I have always displayed this at Christmas time. I have just stuck it in. I have a little shelf. Well, I have a lot of vintage toys and everything that I use to display at Christmas. That's usually when I put them out. I don't keep them out all year. But I will put sheet music on the back of my hutch, line sheet music back there. And then books like this, little books or children's books. And this is one of them. It's scrapbook. It is, I thought I had the copyright on here. Good Lord have mercy. See, Gabby, I don't know if y'all know Gabby or not, but she's a sweet angel of mine. She's a very good friend, and she sells on Whatnot. And when she saw how blind I was when she came, 1943, she got that little look. So this is printed in 1943, and it's completely blank inside. This has patterns right there, but that's all. I mean, it would just make anything you wanted to. And I thought that this would make a sweet little, like a vintage Christmas ephemera journal, or,
Yeah.
It is
like
just
magazine ads or greeting cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's perfect for that. Perfect. And then the second option is the Little Americans coloring book. This has 700 drawings to color. And this one is awesome. Oh, gosh. I had it over here. Looky here. Lord have mercy. Jesus, me and these eyes. Hang on, y'all. This one is 1949. 1949. Hang on, let me get that out of my face. But this one has not been used either. Every single page.
It's not easy to find those coloring books not scribbled in. Like, really?
Every single page is completely clear. And this is by the Sawfield Publishing Company in Akron, Ohio. And they just put O period for Ohio. Akron O period. Craziest mess you ever seen. So these are your choices. The little puppy dog plaid scrapbook, or the Little Americans coloring book. And again, they're both empty and both never been used.
Wow.
So we'll start the countdown on the choice for these at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Cutie pies. Cutie pie pies.
I love the puppy dogs.
I do too. I see.
All right.
Bid end.
So bid end is in. William did not need just in case. So
Nope.
William, let Pam know which one that you want.
Which one would
Hi,
you
Terry.
like? Hey, Terry.
Welcome in. He wants them both.
Oh, thank you, William. Good choice.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
That was a good choice too.
That was a good choice.
I had a hard time choosing as well. A brand new coloring book. Yeah. Okay.
It was hard for me not to color in them. It was very hard.
I'm also going to start with a choice. Mine's going to start at $5 choice. So I'm starting with these because they're a little challenging to show. So I'm going to just get them out of the way. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I have a choice between 3. And these are German die cut sheets.
Oh, okay. I love them.
So the first one is all meow meow. It's all cats. And I don't believe these are like really old Germany. I'd say that these are probably 80s Germany. They all do say made either in Germany or Western Germany for the embossed die cut. These are paper, not cardstock, but you can see if the light hits them, they are all embossed, all still attached. None are missing from them. I think I was trying to like figure out which one was my favorite. I think I like this one here with the squirrel. I think that one. The cat looks a little like angry. I don't know, or annoyed with the squirrel. That one might be my favorite out of all of the cats. Now, these are larger die cut sheets. The cat one has 8 different patterns on it, and they, like, each of the designs measure 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. All right, so that's the cat one.
Those are pretty.
And the second one is all, I'm calling this the hand sheet.
Oh, I love that.
So very reminiscent of Victorian calling cards, especially these bottom ones here. Also embossed, all still attached, made in Germany. These ones are kind of more on the Valentine side with the doves and all of that. Very romantical there on those. But I really like these bottom ones, kind of more everyday. This sheet has 10 total designs. 3 1/4 by 2 are the size of those designs. These are great for scrapbooking, or decoupaging because they are a thinner embossed paper. Great for decoupaging for sure. And then the last one, I'm going to have to read some German to you. So these last ones, this one has 12 different die cuts on here, and these measure 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, but all of the little sayings are in German. Now I will tell you a few of them that are on here. I can read a bit of German. I took 3 years of it in high school. Some of it stuck, not all of it, but I was able to translate a few of these. So this one up here in the corner, this one here says, "There's nothing more beautiful on earth than being loved by you."
Oh,
the one. So they're all kind of lovey-dovey sayings. Okay. This one here below it says, "I think of you in joy and sorrow. You make me happy at all times." Okay. I will spare you reading in German. My dialect's not what it used to be. So I will spare you on that. If I had Tiger here, I might have him read them, but Tiger's not here. And this one here, this one says, "Wherever you are, I always think of you. You are my happiness and sunshine." I really like that one. And then the other one here on the end, this one here in the corner, says, "I can only be happy with you alone." So they're all kind of romantic, lovey-dovey little sayings, but I like the roses and the little blue bows, little posies going around. So that is the 3 choices. I see Tammy's in at 5 and Lisa's in at 6. So we've got we're going to call this one sayings. We're calling this one hands. Okay. And then we are calling that one cats. Pretty self-explanatory on the cat one. But those are the 3 choices. So the sheets are all 9 1/2 by 6 1/2, like attached. They're all about the same size, but the patterns themselves differ in size. Okay. So I'm going to count these down. This is for choice. Winner can take 1, multiples, or all of them if they would like. So we're going to claim by the pattern. So it's sayings, cats, or hands. Okay. We're going to count them down. Lisa's in at 6. So we're looking for MJ just popped in there. Hi, MJ. Welcome.
Hi, MJ.
Popped in at 7. So we're looking for 8 or more on choice of the German die cuts. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Those are so yummy, yummy, yummy good.
I got some Halloween ones, Pam.
Shut your mouth.
They're little. They're not huge, but they're still Halloween.
It wouldn't do for me to go to that show because I would
It was a dangerous place. I really had to like reel it in, like don't go crazy. So yeah. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Lisa had the high bid at 8. So Lisa, let me know if you want sayings, hands, or cats, or a combination. And if Lisa doesn't take them all, MJ's going to have second choice. And then back to Tammy at 5. All right. So Lisa's going to take hands and cats.
Good choice.
Hands and cats. All right. So these two. All right. And then MJ, if you would like the German sayings one, let me know. If MJ passes, it does go back to Tammy, and I can just watch the chat, and we'll get Pam started. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Next up, my next piece starts off at $18, sweet pea. $18, and it is a little lot. First of all, you've got this vintage tin. This is a vintage candy tin, and anybody who knows me knows I love my old, tattered and torn.
Me too.
And just if it looks like somebody has pulled it behind their buggy back in 1890, it's coming home with me, okay? But inside, I put you a little Christmas light. And I'll just show you one at a time what I've got in here for you. I just put some fun little things that I like. First of all, you've got this little, he is just a little hard rubber pixie. Now, he's got something on his butt. I'm going to see if I can try to read it. Amy may know him already. I don't know.
He's plastic?
He's hard rubber, just as hard a rubber as
really?
You see. Oh, gosh, yes. And no, I thought he had something on his butt, but he don't. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Hong Kong. He just says Hong Kong across his panty. Okay, so that don't tell me nothing. I thought it might have been a maker.
Poor guy didn't know that he was going to get a procedure done tonight.
But right? Yes. His prostate is fine.
He's all good.
In case anybody wanted to know, he's free of any kind of disease. All right, 1912. This is from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, dated 1912. And I love this image of Santa. I just think he's sweet, and I love the moon back there and the old wreath. Just absolutely precious. So there you go. And then you've got one of these sequin beaded diorama ornaments. You've got the little Santa inside there. And look at all the beading. Now, this is Dresden type paper that they put all over here, it looks like.
Yeah, those die cut paper.
Like a little tassel on the bottom. So I'm sure that this was made from a kit, because this little tassel looks like something that would have just came in there. And in the back, it's got little mirrored sequins, so it reflects everything. And then it's pretty big size. And then I just put you different spools of green and red thread in here. Now, this is seam binding tape. I just wrapped around old antique spools, red and green. Then you've got red and green Coates and Clark spools to use for little risers. And then you've got a green, what is this one? I don't know, but I like these. The little ones that you can use for little risers too.
Brand new. In
the little things. So you've got 5 little thread or seam binding risers, the little ornament, the little pixie. Let me get his stool back up here so he can sit down. The little pixie man with his little butt, and the little postcard.
I love the tin. The tin is like,
yeah, the tin is groovy.
Real good.
Let me just take it out so you can see the tin, because I really haven't showed it good. Let me take all this out. Now this, I don't know how old this stuff is, but I found 1, 2, 3 rows of this, a red, a green, and a blue in an estate sale. And I couldn't put them in.
Is it silk ribbon?
It's silk. It's not silk. It's kind of like, it puts you in the mind of sari ribbon, but it's more like seam binding texture.
Oh, interesting.
Let me hold it so you can see. Oh, thank you, Jason.
Oh, I like the painting.
Really? Well, good. But we'll start the countdown on this little lot at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I'm so glad, William. I'm glad me and you are on the same meeting. Hey, same, William. I love putting these little like that together. That's my favorite.
Mr. William, you didn't need your just in case.
Thank you so much.
All yours. That's an awesome tin. I really like the pansies on it. I really like
yes.
That. Okay. What am I going to do next? I haven't a clue. Let's do this gal next. Okay. So you're going to get both of these things together. Okay. So first off, I have this mechanical Valentine. Okay. It is a Valentine. However, it's not super Valentine-y. Okay. No, it's not covered with hearts and roses and everything. But I picked it up purely because I loved the illustration on it and I love what she does. Okay. There is, and right away, there is some bending here. Okay. But the fact of how cool she is, I was like, well, I don't really care that she's got a bend right there. And because it doesn't have any kickstand fold out parts or anything like that, you're getting a flower frog with it too. Okay. This is a nice weighty one, and it's kind of in an ivory color. So it matches with the seam. Okay. So I'm going to show you what she does. She is mechanical. She is made in the USA. I think she's a Gibson card. Although I wasn't really able to find her, but she is made in the USA. Okay. But check her out. So, at the bottom, I'll read it to you. It says, Dolly must look all sweet and fine. She's calling on her Valentine. And we've got little kitty sitting on under there. But she just, let me see where the safest place is. She's ironing away.
Look at that baby.
Look at that. She is just.
I love her.
I mean, she's really going to town on that little, I don't know if that's a shirt or that's a dress.
Like
I'm not sure.
Those linens
she was like, man, I really got to press this good. I gotta look my best. So I just love it. But if you check it out, there's even a little iron stand sitting over here on the little table. I couldn't. I was like, well, she is bent. Okay. So you can see the bend line here. And there's a little bit up here on the back. There's a letter B on the back. Not sure why that's there, but it is a nice oversized card as well. So yes, I am including the flower frog just so it's really easy to display. I think this would look darn cute in a laundry room, or even with dolls like that. I love the colors in it. And that's why it doesn't scream Valentine's Day to me at all. I just really, really liked it. Measurement for it is, where's it at? 8 inches by 9.5. So it's 9.5 tall by about 8 inches wide. So it's pretty big. It's bigger than my head. We always compare everything to our head. So it's a big one for sure. I just loved it. I thought it was super special. All right. Well, hey, Jack, good to see you in the chat tonight. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to do her ironing. Whew, I got to get another round in real quick before we count her down. So she's got metal rivets at her waist, her arm, and her wrist. Okay, so that's where her movement comes from. But you can make her stand up straight and not have her move. All right, so we're going to count this down. Figgy D's in at 21. Thank you so much. So we're looking for any writing. So there is the letter B. There's the letter B on the back. It's in pencil, so I feel like it could come off, but no, there's no inscription or anything on it. Date-wise, if I had to put it anywhere, I would say it's probably late 30s. Yeah. Valentine, maybe a touch into the 40s, but I definitely think it's late 30s based on the illustration style. Okay. So we're going to count it down. You're also getting the big this is a big flower frog too. It's a larger one. It does have some good weight to it. These are great for ephemera. I've been looking for small ones to include with greeting cards. I just haven't found any, but this one's coming out of my stash, right, to include with it. All right, we're going to count it down. Looking for 22, 23 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And I have this little kitty figurine tonight too that pretty much matches the cat that's under the table. I didn't plan that, I guess. All right. MJ, I see you're 25. I do see some just in cases coming in there. Robin has a just in case at 27. Tammy came in there with a just in case at 33. There is Karen's bid end, and Robin, your 35 did come in after the bid end. All right, so Tammy is going to take it for 28. Congratulations, Tammy. It's fantastic. One of my favorite Valentines I found this year. Thank you so much.
That is so good. Hey, Tammy, and congratulations, baby. Okay, Sweet Pea, my next item starts off at $28. This is another piece out of my personal holiday collection, and he came out of my 4th of July. Well, my patriotic stuff. He is a little, I believe he is a Marcy doll. Marcy? I can't. Anyway, he's got a 7 on top of an A on the back of his little neck. He has his original outfit on, a little wool Navy outfit. It says U.S. Navy on his little cap. He's articulated in his arms, and he is he's 8.5 inches tall. 8.5 inches tall. Now, I don't know his exact age. I know I have had him since the early 80s. So I'm not sure exactly how old he is. I would think from the look of his outfit that he would be 30s or 40s. Well, I lowered that. I was just going to measure. He's 7.5 inches tall, not 8. I thought that looked 7.5. I don't know what I was measuring with when I measured him, but hey, Robin, how are you, baby?
Hey, Robin.
It's just so adorable. And his little face. Let me get you up. Now, his face is like a composite. It's not, and then his hands are like celluloid. His face is composite.
Is his little navy hat, is his suit and navy hat felt?
Yes, they're felted. Yeah. It's like felted wool. And there's his little legs on the inside. So he's just really, really, really well made. But I don't see any interest in him. So we'll put him back. And if anybody else is interested in him on the replay or in the recap, we can bring him back then.
Okay.
I'll put him
All right. What are we going to do next? I will do these next. Okay. I just showed one of them, so I might as well do those next. I have, let me bring my board over here. I have a set of 3 little bone china kitties. Let me get them all up here. We've got, there we go. Meow meow. All these little, they are bone china, cutie pie little kittens. These actually came from the mud bog that was Springfield, Ohio.
Oh my gosh, it was a mud hole, wasn't it?
It was a hot mess. I will say that it was a hot mess. It made filming and shopping a little bit more challenging, but I think this might have been my very first purchase. Like when I got there with these little kitties, like she had a whole table of little figurines, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are cute. So you're gonna get all of them. This is not choice, okay? And they're a little bit larger bone china. Like usually the miniatures are around that size. They're a little bit larger. This one I think looks like queso a little bit, but they're very nice, high quality bone china. No makers, no stickers or anything. Clean Look is asking about your doll.
Yes, baby. I'll show it again after Amie gets through.
All right. And no chipping or anything to the kitties. So they all measure about 2 1/4 by 2. Okay, so that's the orange guy. And then we have, this was the one that I showed that kind of matches the cat in the Valentine. Little kind of brown and black little stripy guy. He looks like he's ready to pounce or something like that. Again, no chips or repairs on these guys. All really nice condition. And then we have, these remind me when I was growing up, we lived across the street from a big dairy farm, and they always had black and white cats, black and white and little calico cats. So these remind me of my childhood. The farm cats, they match the cows, little black and white polka dot guy. So, and he's just got one paw up in the air. So they're all a little bit different kind of pose for the cats. Let me see if I can get them back up here so we don't fall over. Okay, there they are. Cutie pie little kitties. So all around 2 1/4. The orange guy might be just a tad taller than the black and white one, but all really nice condition for the little kitties. But I'm not seeing any interest in these guys. I know our lag is bad, but we will do a recap at the end for anything, and we'll bring it back again, okay? All right, so I'm going to set kitties down. I'm going to get Pam back over here. There we go.
All right. Clean Look cleaning service. Here is the little navy doll. I think this is from the late 30s or the early 40s.
And you had 28 on him, right?
28 was the starting price on him. And his little arms move. His legs are stationary. He's 7.5 inches tall. He has on his original uniform. It's a felted wool. His original little hat. And he has a 7 on the top and a capital A underneath it on this back of him, and a little label that I can't read. But we'll start the countdown for you on that, Clean Look. Thank you, baby. I think he's adorable. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Oh, that is so perfect. I'm so glad. Thank you. Oh, this is perfect for you then, baby. Thank you for that.
Congratulations, Clean Look. That was good. I'm sorry for your loss, but that
it
was meant to go to you. That is for sure. Pam, do you want to do another round? Since that was kind of
I could just do this one. It's starting at $12, Amy, for this little lot. And then it is an ephemera lot, and it is a Victorian ephemera lot. And there are 1, 2, 3, 5 pieces in it. Here is the first one. It is a Victorian calling card. Let me get this upright. This beauty right there. Then you have a I call these trading card, like trade cards like that companies would give. This one is for mandrake peels. I love the image on here. I would display this at Halloween. There's the back of it that tells you the company's name. It is for all bilious complaints. And I have found out from an older lady in the community here that bilious is to do with your belly. Bilious is to do with your belly symptoms.
Okay.
So you got those two. Then you've got this beautiful card. I think this is a tux. No, this just says printed in Germany. This beautiful card.
Ooh, I really like
that. And the little birds on there. I believe those are robins. Not sure. Then you've got this trade card. This says grind your own coffee at home. Anybody who watches my channel knows that I am partial to, I've got this taped together. I'm partial to Lion Coffee and their graphics because I think they're the most beautiful, but this one's running. This is from Grind Your Own Coffee at Home. Look at that. It says Arbuckle Brothers from New York City. And they would put these in, like, I guess people would frame them and stuff and use this decor in their home. And then the last one is this big advertising print. This says many happy days, and I can't read the bottom down there. It just says copyrighted something. But it's a pretty good size. It's head size. So you get all 5 pieces. in this salon. The mandrake peels is my favorite.
Is it kind of a wintry scene on that? With
the mandrake, yes, it's the birds in the snow.
Because it looked like holly berries in
It's
there.
like at Christmas time. It's got like a snow-covered cabin. Let's see, there's a snow-covered cabin. Like
yeah.
Here. And then there's holly and everything down here, and this bird. And then these are like wild ferns and holly going over there. So it's just.
I really like that.
But I don't see any interest in. Oh, and here's the.
Oh, William's dying, so he's in.
Oh, I'm sorry, William. But this one folds down and has the little sentiment in there. Then you've got the coffee one from the, what was their name? Arbuckle Brothers.
Arbuckle.
Arbuckle Brothers.
Hi, Miss Whittlewood. Welcome in.
Hi, Miss Whittlewood. And then her. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll start the countdown for William at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in. Thank you, y'all. Sweet angels. Let's see. That's going to William. Thank you, William, buddy. I appreciate you, sweet pea.
All right. It's going to William for 12. Congratulations. Good stuff. I love Victorian ephemera too. I could spend hours just going through it, like looking at it. And I love it too. I have a tin for my next round. I do have, now I've got Victorian stuff and I've got a lot of Deco stuff tonight. So my tin tonight, I love a good tin just like Pam does. This is a Belle of Bygone Days, perfumer out of Cleveland, and it is a powder tin, a Deco powder tin, and I love the sweet. Can you see the tiny little cameo brooch that she has on the front of her? I love the detailing on this, but what really got me was this. I don't know how to describe it. It reminds me of like abalone shell. You know how it kind of reflects in the light, but it's like all these tones of green that go around the tin. I just love the color in this one, and they carried it on and kind of made it into the bottom part of her dress. I loved it. I think it was beautiful. And there's, I mean, it's really good shape. It is a tin Deco tin. It's stamped here. There we go, on the bottom. All right. There's a little bit of wear to the front. It looks like there's like a little denting going on right here, but it doesn't really, you kind of have to catch it just so to see it. There's a little surface scratching, but overall, I think the image is really nice and bright there on the front. It does have a screw lid, which usually you don't see. So it has a screw-off lid, pretty good condition on the inside. There is, I'm trying to think, there's not any rusting that I'm seeing on the inside. Pretty good. Doesn't really smell like, doesn't smell like a lady on the inside, if you will. Measurement for it, it does measure 4 inches in diameter, and then it's about 1.5 inches deep. So that's the sizing there. It's not a super large tin, but I did really like it. Sometimes I just pick things up because I like them aesthetically, and then I found out later what they actually are. But I love these perfume tins. I usually don't see them in this good of condition. They're usually all scratched up, barely anything left on the top, or they're rusted out. One or the two. So I see Terry's in at 16. Thank you so much. So we're going to count this down. So we're looking for 17 or more on the Deco Lady Perfume Powder Tin. And countdown is going to start now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
I'm almost sure I have that same image, almost, well, not probably the same, but very similar in a little square one.
Oh, yeah, they did make the same one.
Okay.
And the tall, kind of slender one.
Yes.
Same kind of, yeah.
Okay.
They did like a whole different series of these with the same image. Yeah. Okay, there is the bid end from Miss Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. So Terry was at 16, but Figgy D did come in there with an 18. So Figgy D, this is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Okay, let me get Pam over there.
Okay, my next item is, my next round is a choice. Okay. And I put these two together because they kind of go together, and they start off at $18 for choice.
Okay.
And it is, the first one is this little handmade. I believe some little dad made this because it's got this piece of tape on the back that says MCV age 3.
Oh,
how sweet is that? But it's this little doll, like a hutch, like a little kitchen hutch. And I believe either her dad or her mom made this for her. But with it, you get this dessert set.
Oh, my word. Look at that box.
Look at the graphics on this. And the box. I mean, look at the box. Oh, it just, but inside, I've got it wrapped up within an inch of its life. Here's the little pieces. They're kind of like,
oh, they're in there.
And here's the little plates. It's got 4 little plates, and I had to tape them together because I am just looking for something to drop at all times. So, but you've got the 4 little cups, the open sugar and the creamer, a little berry bowl, and then you've got your little plates there. Just absolutely.
Those look, they're milk glass. Are they milk glass?
They're milk glass, but they kind of look a little like slag glass. They've got a ring of fire around them. I know that.
I was going to say they look like they do, yeah.
They've got the big ring of fire around them, and they're just, this is like a, I'm going to try to get this out of here without, see, it's like a little pedestal bowl.
Oh, cute.
And then
you've got little mini fruit in there.
Yeah. Just absolutely adorable. And here's it just fits down in the box so perfect. And there's nothing wrong with the plates. I just put them together like this because I knew that I would drop them if I didn't. But let me just get over here and show you the box top to begin with. It just says made in Japan on the front. Let me get it. Right down there, it just says made in Japan. And then there's the image. So your choice is between the little hutch. And I put these together because, you know, these little dishes would go in this little hutch. You know?
That hutch is darn cute. Like,
I mean, look at the little
so many possibilities of what you could do with that.
Mm-hmm. But you can tell that it is.
They look cute together too.
It is just homemade.
That's
it's just adorable. Too stinking adorable. But I see. Okay, I see William in, so I'll go ahead and do the countdown. And I see Lisa coming in too. So thank y'all so much. 20, 19, 18. Hey Jamie. Hey Terry.
Jamie.
17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I just thought this was so cute. And see, these would fit on here really, really good too. Like, did you see? Stack the little dishes up and the little cups. Let me see if I can see. It's just like they were made for each other, but I didn't even buy them at the same place. I've had this little set right here for a long time.
All right, Kieran's bid end is in. Terry, your just in case did come in after the bid end. So Jamie had the high bid at 22. William did put in a just in case. So William, you get first choice at 23. And then Jamie is going to get second choice. And then Lisa.
Okay. All right, Mr. William, which would you like, the dessert set or the hutch, baby? I want the dessert set. I want the dessert set.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so Jamie, the little hutch is available if you want that. Or if Jamie passes, it will go to Lisa.
Jamie, would you like the little hutch, my sweet angel? Hey, Chloe girl. Chloe, do you remember that black and clear rhinestone brooch you bought me about 2 or 3 years ago? I wore it. I wore it again. I wear it all the time, but I wore it again. I wanted the hutch. Okay, Jamie wanted the hutch. Oh yes, Jamie wants the hutch. So how much did Jamie get the hutch for?
22.
22. Yep. Thank you so much, baby.
I like when choice works out. Okay. Now I have a brooch tonight, and I did take photos of it to put on the screen in case my camera doesn't cooperate, which usually it doesn't. So I came prepared this time. Okay. It's going to start at $18. It is a Victorian Nouveau brooch, and it is absolutely stunning. This was something I found in Elkhorn. Okay, so we'll see how we do, but I will pop the photos up here because I can already tell that it's just not gonna. It is a little bit trying to focus here, but it is the stunning Nouveau brooch, and it does have two. So it's not very large. All right, I'm trying to look for my notes here. It measures 1.5 in length and then 3/4 in width. All right, and it is a burnished gold tone metal. I can't really tell you what the metal is, but it's very detailed, and it has 2 baby teeth pearls prong set in there to make kind of the little buds on the flowers, if you will. I can't believe that those are in there and they're not missing.
Amy, I think that metal is called pinchbeck, which is something that originated in the UK, and it's named after its maker, the guy who developed it to look like gold.
Gotcha.
To be able to use for jewelry.
It does just have a simple, very simple C clasp. And a very simple mechanism here on the end for the pin back. It's good working condition. I'm gonna pop the photos up here so you can really see the detail in this. Let me get those popped up here. Okay, so here's the front. So you can really see all the texturing that's going on in here. I love the clovers. Do you see how there's clovers in all of the corners?
Yes.
And then the little baby teeth pearls. Those are real pearls that are in there. I was able to find several different variations using these baby pearls, like different size brooches, but the same exact kind of style and everything. Here's the back, so you can see how it was put together and the little C clasp. But the pin back is in good working condition there on it. And again, it's not very large. It's only 1.5 by 3/4. So that's the size that we're looking at. I mean, it would fit on a lapel just fine. It definitely would fit on a hat just fine as well. It's not super large, but man, it's got a lot of detail packed in there. I loved it the second I saw it. I was like, wow, I got to get this. I got to get it. So let me get caught up in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Right now I see Tammy and Smalls both have a bid of 24. Thank you ladies so much. So we're looking for 25 or more on the gorgeous Nouveau little brooch here. I wish she had more pieces like this. Sadly, she didn't. She had mostly rhinestone stuff, and this was the only thing that was there that was not rhinestone. So I was like, okay, that's special. All right, I see Coda's mom just popped in there with a 25. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 26 or more on the brooch. Now would be the time to put in any final bids or just in cases. I am going to start the countdown from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Those are my favorite ones that in my collection are the little ones like that.
The little bitty ones. Yep.
I love them.
Can you imagine if this was a hat pin?
I have some.
Like this? Yeah. It would be.
Yes, and I just
hat pin. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of just in cases there at the end. All right. So Karen's bid end is in. All right. So let me get caught up on the chat here. So I see Smalls had a just in case of 35. Tammy had a just in case of 30. Glowy had a just in case of 37. Lisa Jens had a just in case of 39. But Smalls came in there with a straight bid of 40 right before the bid end. So Smalls, this is yours. Congratulations. One of my favorite pieces of the night. Thank you so much. Oh, love it.
Okay, Amy, my next lot starts off at $26, baby.
Okay.
$26. And it is for a lot of one of the favorite things of mine that I collect, and it is Victorian hat pins. And
I wondered if you were going to bring some hat pins tonight.
This is going to be a lot of 3, a total of 3. And this is called a working girl hat pin. They came in white and black. They were bought in a package. I forgot to bring my package out, but they came in a paper package, kind of like sewing needles do. This one is 9 inches long. This fancier one with the little halo, looks like a little parasol. It is 8.5 inches long. And then the smaller one in this lot is just a little brass one with a little carved design in the top. And it is 6.25 inches. So you get 3 in this lot, and anybody, if you already have a collection going, this would be a nice addition. And if you don't, but you would think that you might like to start a collection of hat pins like I have, this would be a very good place to start, because the longer ones are getting harder and to find. So this one at 8 inches is these two are a pretty good way to start, these 2 longer ones.
So is it correct that the longer the pin, the older they are, or is that not necessarily always true?
Well, sometimes it's not true, because sometimes I know that, I think it was in 8, I can't remember the date, I shouldn't even tell it, but when the suffragette movement started, they were using their hat pins as weapons. So I have some hat pins in my collection that are 14 inches long. So they were using them as weapons. Well, even then, when they passed the law that they had to be no longer than, I believe it was 6 inches, maybe 8 inches. I think that some of the fancier ones, like I have some with genuine amethyst in the tops of them. I think instead of not wearing those anymore, I think that they had their husbands cut them down, or had a jeweler cut them down or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, because I can't imagine, like, I'm thinking, if this was mine this day and time, would I just not wear it anymore? No, I would modify it so I could use it still.
Right. Yeah.
You know? But I don't see anybody for these, but that's okay. We can come back to them a little bit later, and I'll let Amy go ahead and go.
Okay. All right. I never see hat pins that I can actually pick up. Or if I do see them, they're usually in a holder, and then it's for the whole thing together. And then it's very pricey. Oh, I see Glowy just popped in.
Okay, Glowy.
I was going to say, the lag always comes into play.
I'm sorry. We'll start the countdown at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. That must be some heck of a lag.
It's real bad. Yeah.
I wonder what's been so bad this week. I've noticed it was bad on other people's channels.
I don't know.
I was very bad for y'all last night.
YouTube needs a vacation. I think that's part of the problem. It's tired. It needs a break.
It's just tired. It's just tired.
Yeah. All right. Bid end is in. Love the hat pin bid end there, Karen. All right. So Lisa had the high bid at 28, but Glowy did put in the just in case. So Glowy's going to take the lot for 29.
Thanks, girls. Thank y'all so much.
Congratulations. Yeah. Smarten up, YouTube. Get it together.
Get it together.
Oh my goodness. Drink some coffee or something, you know? All right. I do have a book this evening, and I haven't found this one in good shape in a very, very long time. This one's going to start at 18. All right. And I'm going to tell you, if you're not familiar with these books, okay, this one's good. This one's real good. The publishing date on this is 1915. Okay. So keep that in mind as we're going through the book, 1915. Now it does have, it has a little wear. There's a little piece missing, but for its age, it's really not bad. I have seen these books just basically like crumbling, like the paper's literally crumbling.
Yeah.
There's a little wear to the paper at the top, but I think the front graphic is really nice and vibrant still. This is the Betty Fairy book. If you're not familiar, the illustrations in here are Margaret Evans Price. Okay. She's a pretty well-known illustrator.
My favorites.
She's right up there with Ruthie Newton for me. Okay, so we've got the Betty Fairy book. So as you can imagine, there's some really good fairy illustrations that are in this book. There's the publishing down there in the corner, 1915 there, and really cute. So, you know, it's a fairy tale book, of course. And the last Margaret Evans Price book I had from this series was Winkin', Blinkin' and Nod, which is my second favorite to this one. So we've got bicolor pages in here, and then we also have full color as well. So it is a cute little story, especially if you're a fairy person like I am. You will probably like this book if you've not seen it before. There's some great possibilities for it to put this in the back of a display, maybe with some fairy figurines or some other ephemera pieces. Early 1900s fairy pieces are very collectible. So I always get really excited when I run across them. I love that illustration right there with them hanging out.
I do too.
So cute.
And that is such a cute little story too.
This spread here, I think, is my favorite in the entire book. We've got the little ship that's sailing in the clouds. And then this one here with the turtles. So cute. And then we've just got some, it's not black ink. It's kind of like a navy blue ink for just the singular color. Printing, I also really like this one where they're draping the jewels into the rose bush. So cute. Again, I think it's in really nice shape. Like I've seen these basically just disintegrating. So the fact that it's in this kind of condition, and then we've got the back image of her on the back cover, it's really just, it's kind of down here and just a little bit down here. That's about it. It is still stapled. None of the pages are falling out or anything like that. So I think it's in pretty good shape for 1915. Measurement for it is a larger book. It's 7 and 3/4 wide, and it's 14 inches tall. Okay, so great displayability for that. I have this planter that's coming a little bit later. I thought that they looked really cute. She's 50s. Okay, she's 1950s, so they're totally not in the same era at all, but I think they look darn cute. Okay, so we're going to count this down. I see Delights of Mine. Hello. Just popped in with 22. Welcome. So we are looking for 23 or more. I am going to count it down. So if you're actively bidding, you're welcome to put in those just in cases or final bids. Now would be the time to do that. And we're going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. All right, lag.
Lag.
There it is. Okay, the chat's finally coming in, getting caught up. All right, so there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Kitschy Corner had a 25. MJ put a just in case of 28. Both Lisa and Delights of Mine had a just in case of 29, but Tammy put a straight bid of 30. So Tammy's going to take it for 30. Congratulations, Tammy.
Congratulations,
the pieces tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, sweet pea. My next item starts off at $16. And it is for this. This is another thing I love is seashells. This is a seashell little assemblage thing that I have used for years just to put my vintage Victorian brooches, pearls, and everything in. And with this thing, with this little seashell trinket dish, you're getting a strand of new old stock made in Czechoslovakia faux pearls. It still has the little
look at that.
Slovakia, and it has this. There's the beautiful little clasp with the rhinestones and everything on it. But I just thought it would be pretty because this is how I displayed it when I had it in there in my.
It's very mermaid.
Yeah, I had this in there in the guest room, and I would keep like Victorian brooches and things in it, a string or two of pearls in one. Just really pretty. You could keep anything in it though. You know, you could do anything with it. But I just think it's especially pretty with the pearls laying in it. They look so pretty laying down in there. But you're getting both with it.
New old stock pearls, so never worn. Love that.
I found a whole hank of those at an estate sale of a local man in Birmingham who was a jeweler. He was his last name was Levy.
Wow.
Levy.
So it was store stock then.
Yes. Wow. It was store stock.
That's
cool. And he had them together on like a little silver ring. And I thought, surely this is just, they're selling them separate, but no, they sold them all together.
Wow.
I said, yes, ma'am. I mean, it was such a sweet family though. They still have a business there, but it was just a lot of old stock. It was the mother had already passed away and it was just the father left and it was his kids that were having the sale. I'll start the countdown on this one at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Yes, it would, Karen. If I lived close enough to the beach, in the Pacific Ocean where they find sea glass, that would be gorgeous.
Oh yeah, sea glass in there, that would look
gorgeous.
Yeah, I agree.
Put in here
little pieces of coral.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It would be so pretty.
All right, there's the shell bid end from Karen.
Shell bid end from Karen.
All right. So Karen Lord had the high bid at 20, but Robin did come in there with the just in case. So Robin's going to take it for 21.
Oh, thanks, y'all. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. And if Jason was here, he would have said it would look good in a mermaid bathroom.
Yes, he would.
I have to say that for Jason's sake, the mermaid bathroom. Got to slip it in there. All right. I'm going to do my little planter girl next since I already gave a little preview of her. So we'll just go ahead and do her next. She is darling cute. Now I will say right away, there's a little flea bite on her hat. Actually, It's a very smooth chip. Like it's not super noticeable. I feel like it would be very easy to touch up with a little bit of yellow paint. Probably would blend in just fine, but that's really the only issue with her. She has just a tad bit of crazing present on the ceramic part, but not really anything overly crazing. Okay, so she's got the cutest little painted face, little heart. I love when they paint the lips to look like a little heart. She has lashes for days, the little yellow bonnet. So the color for her, she is like a sky blue, a light sky blue, and then this is just like a little bit darker kind of like tealish blue color, and then yellow for the hat. She has a little pink purse going on, little peekaboo gold shoes poking out there. She's made by Artmark Japan. She does still have foil sticker there on the bottom. So she is a planter, and I can tell you that there's 4 other colorways and a little bit different posing, but same maker of these little Southern Belle Girl planters. Yeah, she's just super sweet. I love the little curly Q detail that they painted on the dress. She's just really cute. I liked her. I'd never run across her in the wild. Like, I've seen her, but I've never run across her in the wild before. It's very reminiscent, William, I will say, as a UCAGCO face. Like, if you put them side by side, they're pretty much identical. But she does have the Artmark sticker there on the bottom. I have seen there's these 2 little girls. There's a girl and a boy that's kind of ceramic that's riding on a metal bike. Artmark did a bike piece as well, same kind of deal. So I think they were, copycatting each other going on there, because that's what the ceramic companies seemed to do in the mid-century. There was a lot of that going on. So measurement for her, she is 6 inches tall and about 4.5 inches wide. So she's a pretty good size planter. Not really, I don't think that she was ever used as a planter. I don't see any calcification or any weirdness going on in there. She's really nice and clean. All right. I see Miss Deborah is in at 18. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 19 or more. I am going to count her down. Again, she does have that little flea bite on her hat. I couldn't leave her behind just because of that. I didn't think it was a major issue. So we're going to count her down, looking for 19 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid it. Bid, well, I declare. Bid it. I haven't watched Gone with the Wind, and I don't even know how long. It's been a minute.
Oh gosh, it's been probably at least 5 years since I have.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Miss Deborah had the high bid at 18, but Miss Gutierrez came in with a just in case. So Debbie, this is coming to you for 19. Thank you so much.
Okay, Sweet Pea, my next item is a little vintage Christmas light, and it starts off at $16. And it is for this little knee hugger elf.
Oh my gosh, you're bringing out knee huggers?
It's a little knee hugger elf. It's a knee hugger. He is, let's see. He is totally stretched out. He's 10 inches long. Totally stretched out. He is that 10 inches long. You get a deer, a vintage aluminum deer, a cookie cutter, and a card of
jingle bells.
And all different colored on the jingle bells. It says 15 bells made in USA, Criterion Bell and Specialty Company, Brooklyn, New York. So you get all 3. All 3 of the little. You've never watched Gone with the Wind. It hasn't been that. I watched it during the first few months of COVID. That's when I watched it this last time.
Every once in a while, it'll be on TV. I will have it on, but it's been a long time since I've watched it all the way through.
But he's a cutie patootie. He does not have his little Japan sticker on his butt anymore. And his hat's a little faded, but he's still a good one.
He's got one of those really sweet childish faces.
Yeah. He's got a little, he's kind of like, hello. And he's got the little beady ears. See?
Yeah, he doesn't have the pointy ears.
No, he doesn't have
that really long nose like some.
He doesn't have the pointy ears. Jennifer.
Y'all got some homework to do.
Everybody ought to see it just once.
Just once, yeah.
Oh my gosh. We'll start the countdown on this one at, hey Diane, how are you, baby? At 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Bid end. Your husband has seen it. Well, it was just like, I just watched it. I've seen it when, I think we had to watch it in school. Matter of fact, I think that's the first time I ever saw it, because I don't think Mother and Daddy, I don't think we could watch it at home.
I don't remember watching it in school.
My mother and Daddy were they didn't let us watch a lot of things where anybody was being mistreated or, you know what I'm saying? Like they were very protective of us, like things like that. I remember the very first spanking I ever got was because I made fun of a girl on the school bus. Woo! I didn't do that anymore. I didn't do that anymore.
Yep. One time. That's all.
That's all it took for me.
All right. So Tammy did put it just in case, but she didn't need it.
Oh, yay!
A lot is going for Tammy. Congratulations. Tammy, you get a lot of girl stuff tonight.
Tammy RW.
All right. Miss Walker. All right. I have a little lot for my next round. And I did one of these. I can't remember when I did one of these. A little jewelry casket lot. And I love putting these together, especially if the jewelry casket isn't in perfect shape. It's just kind of like an instant display or an instant gift for somebody if they like this style of stuff. So you're going to get the jewelry casket and everything that is in it. And I'm going to take the stuff out and show it to you. No guarantees that I'll get it to look this nice. Again, to show it, nice. But you're going to get everything that's in here. Okay, so that's what it looks like all put together. So I'm going to try and show you all the little elements. Okay, so first off, you have this really awesome Deco tally card with this gorgeous butterfly. Oh my gosh, the color in this thing.
I love.
So the background of it is light pink. All right. And then just vibrant color butterfly and little kind of roses. There's the back. It is unused. All right. So we're talking 1920s, 1930s bridge tally card. Okay. And then I paired with it this awesome, it is flocked little butterfly. All right. So it does have a little wire here on the back, a little sticker. Aww. Totally not the same century. This is 70s. All right. But I thought that they still worked together. Okay. So you could craft this if you didn't want to keep the arrangement together. Then we've got some little, felt millinery leaves. Aww. And a little sprig of little mercury ball, a little branch of mercury ball beads on there. So that. And then I've got a little, this actually came off a vintage hat that was just like completely smashed. Pink and white little flocked millinery flowers straight off of a hat. I couldn't leave the hat. I was like, well, I can do something with the flowers at least. And then a sprig of these little yellow, these are just like little silk flowers. And then the jewelry casket. Does not have any of the lining left in it, unfortunately, but I still love these. I very rarely find them in like still has the lining. Once in a while I'll find one that has some of the lining in it, but most of the time they don't have lining in them anymore. We've got the embossed roses around there. Pretty good shape on the outside. The hinge is really nice. Sometimes that can have major issues back here on the back. I love the Nouveau prettiness going on. There's the bottom. I don't think that this one had anything stamped on the bottom of it. I don't think so. No, it's just the patterning on the bottom, just the texture on the bottom. So the jewelry casket, actually, I didn't measure it when it was closed. I had it open. It's 3.5. It's a pretty small one. It's 3.5 by 2.25, I guess. And then with the lid on, when the lid is open, it adds like to 3.5. Okay. So we'll build the scene back so you can see it again. But it is kind of a little instant display piece. Let's see if we can get it back together.
Yeah, fabulous bundle.
I never get it back the way that I originally had it to photograph it, but we'll try our best here. We'll get it back together. Okay, we'll pop the butterfly in there, and then the little flowers go in the back. I know some people have the gift of flower arranging. That is not me.
That I didn't get it.
Don't give me a bouquet of flowers. Expect me to do something fantastic with it, because it's not going to happen. But all right, I didn't do a horrible job. But that is how it looks all put back together. I don't see any interest on this. That is okay. I will bring it back for the recap. We'll get Pam. Okay. All right.
Okay. My next item, my sweet angel, is starting off at $18, Amy. Okay. And it is for a vintage sterling silver and lapis ring. It is a size, let me get my ring size, 7 3/4. I didn't know. Almost 8. You can see right there, it's almost 8. But there,
oh wow,
it is so pretty. There's the side profile of it, and then the lapis is just a deep, really good and penetrated stone in
lapis lazuli.
Yes, and it is just a beautiful ring. Let me see if I can show it to you. It's a little big for me, but isn't that a pretty ring? And it's
what
just
size did you say that was?
7 3/4. It's almost an 8.
Yeah. Well, that's really pretty.
Almost an 8.
I like that. Hi, Christy. Welcome in.
And it is just so nice. Let me show you the stone. Just the screen.
Yes, Chrissy, it is. Yep.
If you can see this, well, no, you can't see it because of that light. Let me see if I can get it. It's just got a beautiful sparkle to that stone that I can't show.
Yeah, if you haven't seen like lapis in real life, it does kind of have a little bit of a glittery kind of.
It's got like a glittery sparkle to it that I can't get to show up on here. But hi, Christy, how are you? Hey, Chrissy. Christy and Chrissy. Boy, that's going to get confusing. Yes, it is lapis, Chrissy. It is a lapis ring. And the beauty of it is, I need to put some lotion on my hand. But here's the size. It's almost, as you can see, it's almost an 8.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show it. I can show it better on here with the detail on the what they call the gallery, like the sides of the ring. It is just a really pretty detailed ring. But I'll go ahead and start the countdown in case anybody wants to come in on it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. I thought it was pretty too. And I'll put that back over here. Excuse me. Thanks, Karen.
All right. We will do a recap at the end, you guys. In case you're just hopping on with us, we'll bring back stuff and show it again. All right. Let's see. 24 for my next round here. And this is something I picked up in Elkhorn. And again, this was one of those pieces, like, I've seen hanky boxes, but not like this one. I've not ever seen one that looks quite like this before. It is, well, my camera, if it wants to focus. So it's all paper. It's paper on the outside that has these gorgeous white flowers and blooms on it. And then the punched metal abbreviation for handkerchiefs here that is nailed to the front of the hanky box. And usually it's just the like the wood burned ones is usually what I see. Sometimes I will see velvet ones, but I've never seen one that is paper like this. And it's in really good shape too, I would say. There's just maybe a little bit of wear at the corners, but then we've got the clasp here that opens at the front. I wish it would focus so we could see all the cool detailing on it. Very, again, punched metal here, embossed. Looks like very reminiscent to clasps on the tintype or photograph albums. That's what it reminds me of. Really nice working condition there on that. I'm going to show you the bottom before we look on the inside. So there's a little bit of wear to this is paper on the bottom as well. I'm not sure. I could not find one anywhere that looked like this. So I don't really know a manufacturer. Sometimes there's some sort of stamping or something on the hinges. Usually that's kind of the location that we look, but there's just a little design that's on the hinges. Good working condition on those. So let's open it up. It is lined in here. Okay. And it says handkerchiefs on the top. It's just an abbreviation. It's HDKFS. So like a shortened version of handkerchiefs, basically on the top. So we'll open it up. It is lined with this kind of, I don't know, like grayish fabric. And what is a hanky box without a hanky? So I had to put a hanky in there. But let's look at the interior. So there's light staining going on, but I mean, for a lining on this, usually they're missing. I have seen hanky boxes that are lined in silk, like the jewelry caskets. This appears to be some sort of cotton type fabric. Okay, it's not a satiny finish at all, but it does have some light staining in there, but it is still in really nice pleated condition. This would also be a nice thing to display bigger pieces of ephemera or jewelry or something like that in there. And then it is going to come with a hanky. Okay. I see Christy's in at 25 and Tarnish is back in at 26. All right. So I'm including, I didn't have like some really nice fancy hankies, but this was a nice bigger one. It does have kind of the same kind of, I don't know if I would call these carnations or what kind of flowers, but they kind of look similar to me. And then the interior is kind of a grayish blue. So that's why I picked this one to kind of go on the inside. But it is a nice large hanky. I like to use hankies as kind of doilies on tables or underneath some sort of ceramic or something as a display. So there's no stains or anything on the hanky. So of course I'm including a hanky with the hanky box, of course. So we'll tuck that back in there. All right. And measurement for the box, it is 6.5 by 6.5 and about 2.5 inches deep. Okay. So everything's really good working condition. I did want to just show you the sides real quick. So there's just a tiny bit of wear on the paper. I feel like whoever had this took really good care of it. It's in much worse shape than this, but
oh gosh, yes.
Display wise, that is just bam. I love it. All right, so Tarnished Treasures is in at 26. So we're looking for 27 or more on the hanky box and hanky. I'm going to count it down. Don't forget, just in cases or final bids because of the weird lag. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. All right. I see Turner's Treasures did put in just in case.
That is in very good condition, baby. Thank you so much for finding that and saving it, because I love those paper mache boxes like that. Those ephemera,
like the collar boxes and things that are made of like paper, they're always just usually a mess on the outside. All right, so Karen put it in the bid end there. Thank you so much, Karen. Turner's Treasures, you didn't need your just in case. This is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Yay.
All right.
Congratulations, C. Okay, my next item starts off at $16, Amy, and I brought her because of you. She makes me think of you. I know nothing about her. Amy knows I don't know anything about these little girls and their or anything. But look at this. Look at this stamp.
Okay, Acme Japan. I'm pretty sure I already know what you're going to show right now.
Made in Japan.
Oh, I sure do. Oh, that's a good piece, Pam.
She's this little leaf girl. And I know she's worth a lot more than I'm starting her at, but I did I found her in a booth in the World's Longest Yard Sale last year. And I kid you not, there was cast iron skillets, there were plow, like horse hangs, all kind of stuff. And then he had this little section, like this little 2-foot section of ceramics and porcelains and things. And she was in there.
Wow.
And I don't collect these things. I don't collect figurines or anything like that, but I knew she was beautiful and special, so I picked her up.
So she is part of a series, a 4-part series, one that represents each season. She's called A Leaf Fairy, Acme Japan. So there's flower fairies that Acme did in different flowers, and then there's leaves. So she is, I believe that she's the fall fairy. She's the fall one.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a leaf fairy. Yeah. This whole series is incredibly hard to find. I have one, and I think mine is the spring one. Mine is pink.
She is in perfect condition. When I walked over there, and she did not have a nick, a chip, or anything on her, and the paint is like, if you have ever touched Royal Copley or it's just beautiful.
It's all glazed on there. You don't have to worry about cold paint or anything with those. They're just amazing. I'm going to be right back, Pam.
Okay. And I said, how, baby, come on. You're going to get in Pam's buggy, because how in the world you have survived over here with these horse hangs and plows is just amazing to me. But there's the little stamp. Let me get it up right. Y'all, I got to go have my eyes checked. Dear Lord, have mercy. I'm going. But see, it says Acme China, made in Japan, with that little wreath there. But she is, when I tell you, she is just so
all right,
good.
I had to go grab her because I couldn't remember what she was. Mine is from the flower series. So mine is the flower petal.
Put you up big and let me see her. Can we both go at the same?
Yeah, you see.
Their faces are the same almost.
Yeah. Yep. So she's the same. So she's from the flower fairy series, and Pam's
and she's from the leaf.
The leaf one. Yeah. But both same maker. These are from the 40s. Really, really cool that you found that, Pam. I can't believe that you found that in a barn.
No, it was on the World's Longest Yard Sale, and he was just out in one of the fields, but he had like cast iron skillets and plowing implement, farm tools, and things like that.
She needed rescued.
Honey, there was more stuff. Like, I rescued her. He had a jewelry casket there that was trash, but I didn't care. I wanted it. And what else did I get from him? Seems like it was a little bitty tiny French music box. Anyway, yeah, I rescued her. But we'll do the countdown at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. So I didn't know that she was, I knew she was special, like she wasn't just your normal figurine, but I didn't know she was a whole series. Like they had, like there's leaf series, and then there's flowers.
Flowers, yep.
Well, I'll be on the lookout for your sisters, darling.
Oh, they're gorgeous. All of them together. I love those. So I appreciate that you thought of me.
I did. I thought of you immediately. I thought of you immediately when I saw it.
All right. There is the leaf bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Kitty Corner had the high bid at 30, but Lisa did put in the just in case at 39. So Lisa Jens is going to be the winner at 31.
Lisa, thanks. And thank you everybody else to get on her, because she was really sweet, and I held on to her for a while, and she's going to a good home.
Hey, sometimes you got a feeling about something, and your spider senses were tingling for a reason.
Yeah, they were correct that day.
Okay. I do have a higher start item tonight. I don't know if it's going to be anybody that's here's cup of tea. I don't even know maybe some people that like antiques might know what this is. But I film these quite frequently. I love to film these and talk about these. They're just fascinating to see. But they're usually in the hundreds of dollars, I will say, every time that I've seen a piece of this. And I can't believe that I'm bringing it to a sale right now. But this is late 1890s to early 1900s. This is a souvenir piece, hand beaded souvenir piece from Niagara Falls.
It is so good.
And most of these were Iroquois, hand beaded. And once the Erie Canal opened up, tourists were able to come to Niagara Falls. And so the Native Americans handmade a lot of pieces for them to take back home with them if they were traveling far. And this is a needle case, okay? So look, the beading detail on this and all of these pieces, if you Google Iroquois beaded souvenir pieces, you can see there's huge pieces down to small pieces. But this one, sometimes they have the date that is beaded on here as well, 1908, something like that. This one doesn't have a date beaded on there, but it does say from Niagara Falls. Now, right away, there's one little fringy piece over here, and it would have looped around. One that is missing. The string is still there, but we're going to open it up. Oh, thank you guys. I'm glad that you guys know what this is. And we'll open it up. So it's a needle book case. So a lot of the souvenir pieces were meant to be a utilitarian, something that the travelers could actually use. Oh yeah, Pam's got some amazing pieces in her collection as well. But this was a needle book case. You could store your pins and needles in there, meant for the seamstress. Obviously there's some discoloration in here. It would have been all purple dyed at one time. Obviously it was used. There are some holes in there where needles or pins were stored at one point in time. But it's in pretty good shape, I think, for its age. Oh, Karen, I'm sorry.
And it's red, white, and blue.
It is. I thought now would be the time to bring this out because it is kind of a little patriotic and colored.
Yeah.
But there's larger beads that go. You can see there's some across the front here and some in the center there. The colors of the beads, and they're all glass beads too as well. White, blue, and these are kind of like a very dark hunter green. I don't know. Yeah, they're kind of on the green, maybe dark blue side. Navy bluish, dark green in there, and then yellow. And then
the gold.
The gold beading on the top and on the back. And I will give you a measurement here in a second. There on the back, this flower has these little fringe pieces that are coming out of the center of the flower, and the leaves that go on, and then these little kind of tulip pieces there. There's just a little bit missing of the fabric here on the back, but really I don't think that the front has a little bit of that missing as well. I really like that. It's got some age to it. Definitely, if you're
at least 100 years old,
look at these pieces because they're just fascinating that somebody just made these by hand. So measurement for it, it does measure 5 1/4 by 4 1/4, and the handle is an extra 4 1/2 inches. And the handle is just kind of twisted around rope for the beading. It is nice and sturdy as well. But I think it's just a fantastic piece.
Hey, Katie.
I'm glad that you guys appreciate these. Thank you so much. All right. Hi, Katie. I see Karen Lord's in at 45. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 46 or more. I am going to count it down. Now is your time to put in final bids and just in cases, you guys. I likely won't ever be able to pick up another one of these pieces to bring to a sale. I've actually been hanging on to this since the end of last year to bring it to a sale. All right, so we're going to count it down. We're looking for 46 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, if you guys are crafty and you have tiny little glass seed beads, you totally could fix that one fringe on this side. There is enough string there where you could probably do something with that.
That is such a sweet story, see?
Oh, that is really nice. Yeah. All right. I see Gavin put in a 50. There's the bid end from Karen. Lisa Jens did put in a just in case before Karen's bid end, and Ruthie's bid end, a double bid end there. So Lisa Jens is going to take it for 51. Congratulations. I love these. Thank you so much. Pam, you got to post pictures of the ones in your collection. Sometimes we can see them all together because Pam's got some really cool ones.
I do have some cool ones.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else was I going to show? Oh, I know what I was going to do. Up next is our next little lot. Starts off at $12. Amy's my sweet Amy.
All right.
And I bought these for her too because they reminded me of her. These are a recent purchase. And of course, I can't read what it says in there. Something made in and patent number. But they are these cute.
Oh my gosh, look at them.
White anthropomorphic looking Humpty Dumpty salt and pepper shakers. One has a S and one has a P on its head. The bottom of them makes you think that they're a candy container, but they're not. They're salt and pepper shakers, and their little hats come off. The little tops of their hats come off. They're in perfect condition. Sometimes when you find these, they've got that yellow glue, down the side. Yeah. These are nice and good and clean. They're just cute little guys, and I had to bring them when I found out.
I have seen somebody had a display like at Easter time, and the tops of those, like they didn't have the shaker tops, and they used them for egg cups.
Oh, how fun would that be?
They had antique milk glass eggs sitting in the top of their heads. I liked it. It looked really cute.
Oh, how fun. But like one's got a little red feather on his hat and the other one's black. That's another way you can tell the salt and the pepper. But they're just cute as they can be. What does that say? Patent pending. And then I think it says Japan. I'm not sure. No, patent pending wouldn't be Japan. I don't know what that says. I guess it's a number after it. Hey, Annie P, how are you, baby? Well, Lord. But I don't see any interest yet. But I'll go ahead and do the countdown just in case somebody comes in. At 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Hey, Tippy. That dog, that crazy dog, don't even know he's a dog. Hey, Perry.
All right.
I see Karen's bid in.
All right. I think we have one round or two rounds.
I have one.
One. Yeah.
But I've got enough to do two if you
went
have.
First. Okay. I have, let me see, I have a mograph for my next round. And this one, I did take a picture, a close-up picture of this in case it doesn't want to focus. But I do have a mograph tonight. I don't usually find ones that aren't relative or very specific to the person you're giving it to. But this one's got, as you can see, a little pixie friend sitting on a mound of dirt here in the corner. And it is 1920s monograph. So these were precursor to like greeting cards. This was something that you picked up to give as a gift to somebody or a sweet sentiment for somebody in your life or a friend. And it does have glass in the frame. I do believe this is the original frame to it. It does have paper backing. And I'll show you a close up and I'll read it to you in a second. But you can see there's a little tape applied to the paper on the back. Usually this paper, it's very, very thin. Typically it's just completely torn off for these kind of pieces. It does have a hanging wire here that is screwed on to the back. All right. And the little pixie, I'm going to pop the picture up here before I read it to you here. Here is the pixie.
Oh, I love her.
Really darn cute, isn't he? He looks like he has like a winter hat almost on and a scarf on, but I love his little antenna that are poking out of the hat. I just love that. So that's what the pixie is like in the corner here. And the frame is green with a little pop of gold on it here. Let me get my chat back. Here we go. And it says, I wish I was a little rock, a settin' on a hill, a doing nothing all day long, but just a settin' still. I wouldn't sleep, I wouldn't eat, I wouldn't even wash. I'd set and set a million years and think of you, bagosh. John Barnes Wells is who made the little limerick here that is on there. But I loved the colors in this. It is like a turquoisey blue for the background, yellow, black, a little bit of pink, a little kind of blushy color in there, and then green and brown. So, and then the lovely little Deco tree that's up here in the corner, and then tiny little flowers. Maybe they're supposed to be mushrooms. I'm not exactly sure. There is a tiniest little signature in here. I can't even read that, so I'm not even sure what it says. Maybe Pam, can I borrow your little light magnifier? Pass that through the screen. Yeah, I can't read that, what it says. But measurement for it, it does measure 5.5 by 6.5. So that's the sizing there. But that would make a really, like, even, I mean, I would hang that on my wall or give that as a gift to somebody. I think it's just really cute. Really, really cute, especially if you like, you know, the kind of fantasy, pixie, fairy kind of illustrations. This one doesn't come around super often as some of just the plain florals and that sort of thing. So I see Delights of Mine is in at 18. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 19 or more. I am going to count it down since we have one more round to get to tonight and a recap. So Delights of Mine, you're welcome to put in a just in case during the countdown. And we're going to count it down now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Yay, Delights of Mine. It is precious. I love that.
All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, congratulations, Delights of Mine. You did not need your just in case. This is yours. Thank you, thank you.
Great. Okay, Amie, my last round tonight of the regular things starts off at $14. Okay. And it is for, I've had this for a while now. It is for this precious little Boyd's glass airplane.
I've never seen an airplane.
A lavender oil slick finish airplane made by Boyd's Glass. There's the underbelly of it. And it is just beautiful. So if you're a glass collector, then this would be the thing for you. It is 4 1/4 inches long, and it is 3 1/4 inches wide. And it is just precious. It's got the Boyd name across the top. And then on the side, the left side, it's got the B and the little diamond, which is the way they normally.
I have never seen one of these. I agree, Katie. I've never seen that.
And it's just got, I don't know if the iridescence is showing up like it does.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's
oil
just
slick,
so pretty. Yes, it looks just like an oil slick. And it's a pretty good size little plane. It sits really cute, like it's taken off when you put it on the counter.
And is it purple? Like a lavender purple?
It's got a lavender purple look, and then it's got that dark purple. It's just like ombre. It's just beautiful oil slick. It's just so pretty all the way around. And then it's just, and it's perfect. It doesn't have any flaws in it whatsoever. It's just so cute.
That's a bougie plane.
It's a bougie plane.
It's a bougie plane, yeah.
Yes. And this will be a piece of, I mean, who else is going to have a Boyd's glass? And it's almost got like a carnival glass look to it. That's what it looks like to me. It's like a piece of carnival glass. But it's so pretty. But we'll do the countdown at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Wouldn't that be cute? Yeah, to find a little.
That would be cute, Jennifer. Yeah,
that would be cute. Because this is like a little biplane, like he flies in. It is just cute as it could be. Yeah, it would be cute stacked up on some books. Be cute in a little boy's room. Be cute in your own bookcase.
All right, the plain bid end has come in. Janet had the high bid at 19, but Robin did put in a just in case. So Robin's going to take it.
Oh, yay. Thanks, y'all.
Congratulations. To plane. All right, this is my last round, and then we will do a recap. We'll bring back anything that didn't sell during the sale. All right, so my last round is going to start at 16, and we're going to end with some kitsch tonight in the form of some salt and pepper shakers. I did bring these. These are made by PY Japan, and they're sweet little kittens poking out of their watering cans, just to say hello. And I love the pansies that they decided to paint on the front of these. I just don't see like this kind of ceramic stuff with like fancy flowers so much. Aww. It's usually just really cutesy stuff, but I really liked the pansies painted on here. I did think that it kind of went with the theme that I was going with this evening. There's no chips on either one of the shakers for these. Typically it's the ears that usually get little flea bites on them, but there's no chipping. There's just a little bit of crazing present in the white ceramic, but otherwise really good condition. And they do have little, so you can see the NC marking there. I've talked about this before. That does not indicate a maker. That is just a Japan distributor mark. The numbering there would be the mold for the ceramic, and then the Mayeo is the PY. PY Mayeo is the maker there on the bottom. So both of them are, I guess I was wrong. I thought they both had their corks, but I guess this one went rogue. That one does not have a cork in the bottom, but they're just kind of plain white. And then their little bows are here on the back of the little kitty heads. So we've got a 3-holer and a 4-holer there on the back, but good condition on these little kitty watering can shakers. These do date to the 50s. Pretty good shape for them. All right, so I see, oh, Stacy just popped in there. Welcome, Stacy, with the 17. So we're looking for 18 or more on the PY kitties. Terry just popped in there with a 20. So we're looking for 21 or more on the shakers. Real quick, I'll give you a measurement and then we'll count them down. They measure 3.5 inches wide and about 2 3/4 inches tall. Okay.
Adorable.
So we're going to count them down. Now would be the time to put in final bids and just in cases. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bid end. Meow, meow.
So cute. You just can't beat that PY stuff.
No, it's just darn cute. That's all there is. Yep. All right, there is the kitty bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Terry did have the high bid of 20. Stacy did put in a just in case. So Stacy, you are the winner at 21. Congratulations. I'll get us both up here real quick. So we are going to do a recap, you guys. So we're going to bring back anything that didn't sell during the sale. And so you get another chance at it, or if you weren't here and you missed it, we'll bring those things back, and we will do quick claims on those items. So we will do a brief description or note any kind of issues. Again, we'll tell you the price for it. So if you want to claim something, type in the item plus the price down into the chat. That way we know what you're trying to claim. And if there's, we'll wait just a second to accommodate for the lag. If there's more than one person that's trying to claim the item, we will do a quick countdown to break any ties, and Karen will remain the bid ender. Okay, so that's how the recap is going to work. And I'll bring Pam back over here. Pam, you can just do anything. You can just do anything that you have to recap.
Okay, all right. I have two pieces. Excuse me. The first one is this sterling silver and lapis ring. It's a size 7 3/4. It has a beautiful, beautiful gallery on it. Excuse me. It is $18 and it is number 5. $18, number 5.
Okay.
And there's, you can see the blue when I put it up like that.
Lapis lazuli.
Lapis lazuli. That is correct. And then my next item are these cute little plastic or celluloid. I think they're just plastic. Humpty Dumpty salt and peppers. Their heads screw off to fill them up. They both, that's what, you know, they're just hollow on the bottom. But all of the pepper and salt goes in their little heads. They are $12 for the little set, and they're number 11. $12 for the set, and they're number 11.
And of course, if anybody's watching the replay and you're interested in something, you can always email us to see if something is still available. That's always an option. If you guys can't make the live sale, I know a lot of people watch the live sales. So
yeah.
All right. I also had two things to recap. I had, let me get Karen's thing back up there. All right. I had I had the, let me get this back over here. I'm not going to take it all apart again because they got it together pretty good again. I had the jewelry casket.
Oh, yes. Lot. That's cute. That was a
that the millinery flower wants to fall out of. The jewelry casket lot. So it's the jewelry casket, millinery flowers and leaves, mercury bead spray, little flocked butterfly, and a Deco butterfly tally card. That was 28. If you want to claim that, you can type in jewelry 28 so I know what you're trying to claim. There is no lining in the jewelry casket, no silk lining left in there. It's just empty. That's why I decided to fill it with some goodies. Okay, so that was jewelry 28. Oh, I just see Jamie just popped in there with that. So I'll just give it a second. I'll just give it a second. I love putting these lots together. I need to get some more jewelry caskets. This was my last one. I've been hoarding this one. I was trying to make it to Christmas with it, but I didn't make it. So, all right. So I do see two people in for the jewelry casket. So we will do a countdown. I'll do a 15-second countdown. Okay. So put in your best bids, and I'm going to count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid ends.
That is so cute to me.
I love to put those together. They're super fun. But I need to find some more because I have some Christmas ephemera I need to do something with. So
I do mine. Mine's on the very bottom shelf of one of my curio cabinets, and I put Christmas stuff in them. I just open them up. They're closed now, but I open them up and fill them up every Christmas.
All right. So Karen's bid end is in. Jamie had a 30, but Tammy did put in a 32. So Tammy, this is yours. Congratulations. Let me write that down real quick. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for hanging out with Pam and I tonight and just being here. We certainly appreciate the company. Of course, never any obligation to bid on anything. We just thank you guys for hanging out with us. All right. So then the last thing that I had, let me get my thing back over here, were the little set of three bone china little kitties.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the little
kitties. I think this was like, toward the beginning. So all bone china, no repairs, no chips, great condition, 3 little different color kitty friends, different poses. They all measure around 2 1/4 inches by 2. So I was looking for $16 for the set of 3 on the little kitty friends. So if you want to claim those, you can just put in cat 16 or meow meow 16, whatever you want to type in if you want to claim those guys. And that was what I had for my recap. All right. So let me bring Pam back over here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you,
honey.
Very important, if you haven't emailed us already your information, make sure and email us before our Terry Tucker. Oh, and okay, I see 3 people in for the cat. So pause it. We'll count the kitties down. I see Stacy, Terry, and Deborah in for the cats. All right, so we're looking for 17 or more on the meow meows. Let's count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Okay. I can't have a cat thing without. It's just, I can't do it. I blame Misty. It's all Misty's fault. Okay. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Stacy had the highest bid right before the bid end at 22. So kitty friends are yours, Stacy. Let me write that down. Thank you so much. Okay. Now we'll get back. All right. So if you guys haven't emailed us yet, please make sure and email us your information, your YouTube screen name, real name, full shipping address, and email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. Reminder, I will be doing invoicing tomorrow. At some point, I will just email. I always send emails out when your invoice has been sent, so you're not wondering where it's at. And I always send a link just in case somebody needs it. So I'll be doing those tomorrow. And then Pam is going to be working on hers. She does have a sale Saturday, so she's going to be working on her invoicing on Sunday into Monday, right?
Sunday and Monday.
Okay. So Pam, you want to talk about where we can find you next?
Next, I will be on my channel, which is Pamela Blanchard on YouTube, and Amy's got the link in the description below. And then Karen's been putting it in, sweet Karen, all during the day and night for me. So thank you so much. And Karen, thank you so much for being our bid ender. And Ruthie B, you too, sweet pea.
Thank you both. Thank you both, ladies, for all your help always. All right. So Pam's got your sale on Saturday. Make sure and check it out. Her and Kelly, you won't sit there and not laugh. I guarantee that it will put you in a better mood if you tune into Pam's sales on Saturdays, for sure. And if we can't watch it, we're always listening to it in the car when we're on the road. Seriously, always. We're listening to it through the car radio. And then next week for me, I'm trying to think. Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern is Fantastic Finds. Bloop, bloop. Jason and Tina are going to the beach. They're on vacation next week. So I am hosting Fantastic Finds on my channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. Garden Guy Bill is filling in for Jason this week. We will still have community share. So that'll be on Wednesday on my channel. And then I may have something else in the works next Thursday as well. So stay tuned for that. Just watch my community tab or Instagram if there's something going on Thursday. I haven't quite decided that one yet. So that's what I have going on. Thank you again, Pam. I always love to talk with you. You're just a peach.
I always love to come on with you. It's fun.
So you may see Pam with me again. Pam and I are both Christmas lovers. So you may see us do another sale in July for Christmas in July. And we're both crafty too. So stay tuned for that. We love Christmas in July or Christmas any time of year, really. So that'll probably be coming down the line. Make sure and go subscribe to Pam if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week, whatever you are doing, and take care, you guys, and have a good rest of your night. All right. Good night, you guys.
Bye, everybody. Thanks, y'all.